All right, this isn't the first time I showed you this chart. It's probably not going to be the last. We're going to go over the Bitcoin lifetime trend lines and how Bitcoin can potentially reach 400,000 all the way up to $1 million during this cycle. I'm just going to show you this isn't based on hopium. This isn't based on my feelings. This is specifically based on how the charts and the trends have been working for Bitcoin over the past 15 years or so. Now, if you look, I've been on TradingView since 2020. That's when I really got heavy into crypto. I entered the crypto scene about 2018, but that wasn't the best time. Prices were going down. But as prices started to move back up, I kind of got heavy into it. And you can see all these different ideas that we had. I'll do a video about how some of these ideas have played out. I'm usually pretty good at predicting Bitcoin. I'll just click on one to show you. If you look here how this works, this was posted on July 12th, 2024. I said Bitcoin's going to basically do an inverted head and shoulders pattern. It's going to be work out to be one of these ways. And what the cool thing is, this allows you to go ahead and press this play button and show you how your predictions turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, if you see how the play button added these lines into there, and you can see we pretty much played out exactly how I expected. One cool thing about this chart is we did come back down to this level, which is a retest, and we bounced up pretty strong off of it. Now that's very bullish, and it looks like we may be forming another inverted head and shoulders for the legs up. Bitcoin loves to do inverted head and shoulders, especially when we're in a bull market. Now, let me back out of here and get to the juicy stuff you guys want to see. First thing I'm going to show you is this Bitcoin lifetime trend lines. I actually posted this originally July 31st, 2022. This has still been valid. I can't click on this one because the play button doesn't work after so many years, or I don't know if it's just before a certain time, but I had to update this chart. As you can see, I have another one here, July 31st, 2022. But I'm going to go to the most recent one just because I know it's going to work the best. So again, I reposted this in June 5th of 2024. All right. And this was me when Bitcoin was, you know, kind of towards the bottom, hanging out. We were at about 67,000 or so. But here we go. So these are lifetime trend lines right here. This box is how the bull run of 2017 went. This box is how the bull run of 2021 went. This is the prior bull run to 2017, which I guess was about 2013 or so. Yep, December of 2013. But, and as you can see here with these lifetime trend lines, right? You can see that it basically stayed in these lines the majority of the time that Bitcoin has been in existence. We're going all the way back to 2013 here. So that's about 12 years ago. All right. So, and if you look, it goes up to this red line, it comes down, hangs around this level, went up to this red line again, came down, went to the same level. But last bull run was the first bull run that we didn't actually make it up to this red line. I personally believe that this bull run was cut short due to the hostile political environment, and them not wanting crypto to succeed at the time. The Biden administration was really hard on crypto, and it was very detrimental to these prices. Not only that, we had the C crash, which nobody liked, and that kind of messed up the stock market. It messed up a lot of stuff. The only thing that went up during that was real estate. But I digress. Let's continue on with these predictions. All right. So far, two times we made it up to this red line. One thing I want to point out is this was the bottom area for this bear market, these two white lines. This was the bottom area for this bear market, these two white lines. We did break that on the previous bear market. And I think that's, like I said, due to unforeseen circumstances that happened in the government, what was going on at the time, trying to shut down Bitcoin. We didn't make it all the way up to this red line, and that's probably why we fell down further than usual. All right, I was telling everybody this looks like the bottom here. I was telling everybody this looked like the double bottom here. I was actually telling everybody, I can go back to the videos where I was telling everybody they should be buying as soon as Bitcoin hit like the 17,000 range. And at 15,000, 16,000, I was screaming to you guys that it was time to buy. All right, so Now, if we continue here, this is not where we're at right now, but if I press this play button, it'll show you where we're at right now. So this is how we have continued since this chart was posted. These additional lines that are here in the purple. All right, as you can see, we went up to this green line, we got rejected, we came back down, and we bounced off of this line twice. All right, then we went up again. We tried to make it and break this level when we hit 108, 109,000. We got rejected, and we came back down and held this as support one more time. This is the current price. This is where we at right now, around the 102,000 level or so. Can make this a little bit bigger so it's easier for you guys to see. Okay, but now I'm going to shrink this again because there's other stuff that I want you to see. All right, so first of all, this purple box, as I stated, was the move that we did in 2021. If we did a similar move to this puts us at about $429,000. So this brings us up all the way to $429,000, and that's for the small bull move that we did during the last bear market, the bull market, which I believe got shut down completely. Now, if we go all the way over to 2017 or prior, when we made it to this red line, all right, this red line, depending on when we actually hit it, will put us all the way up to $2 million. All right, if we make it to one line below that, puts us up to a $1,400,000. If we go to one line above that, still $1 million. If we go to one line below that, now we're at $558,000. And that won't even be at the same line that we touched in the prior bull run. So as of right now, this line has been holding. The question is, how far are we going to shoot up here? Now, there's been a lot of people saying all different price range. A lot of people thinking we're going to max out at 200,000. Some people thinking we're going to max out at 150,000. My question is to you, how do you get most max pain? Because that's what Bitcoin loves to do. Personally, I think max pain is going to come from this just going up crazy. Not us coming back down and giving everybody else more opportunities to buy. I think max pain comes with bringing Bitcoin up so high, it's hard for the average individual to buy it like it's been doing right now. Another thing I want to point out to you, so I want you to look very closely at how this interacted with these lines right here. All right, this is the bear market. Now, let me ask you a question. This bear market right here, does this bear market look like this bear market? Or does this bear market look very similar to this bear market? Let's try to get this in the screen so you can see both. Okay. So you're looking at like 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and then we finally went up, broke through it, and then we were in what Raul Paul likes to call the banana zone from there. And if you look here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 times that we touched it. And now the goal is to break this first line right here, which is going to be somewhere around 150,000. Once we get past this 150,000, the sky is going to be the limit. And I want to point out, this is a 1-month chart. But if you look, once we started breaking this level right here, once we broke this level right here, it was just up. Like those were some very bullish months that follow. These were some very bullish months that follow. And if you look here, when did this bull market end? This bull market really got going in May of 2017. That's when it really started getting in. That's when we made a move all the way up from 1,400 and the high was 2,700. And, a couple months prior, we were all the way down to $585. So after that, it was just bull rally, all the way up to 22,000, 20,000, depending on what exchange you look at. Then we came down. Even here, once we broke this level we were at 16,000. From that level, we went all the way up to 66, 70,000, all right? Depending on what exchange you're looking at. So what do you think is going to happen when we break this level at 150? This was approximately a 3x. This was more like, let me see here, 14 to 22. That's like a 15, 16x. So what do you think is going to happen here, guys? Do you think we're going to just continue bouncing around? Do you think we're going to fall lower? Do you think the bull market is done? Do you think we're going back into the bear market? One other thing I want to point out to you is if we come here, let's extend this a little bit. What looks more similar? This is the RSI. This RSI, as you can see during the 2017 bull market, we come up like this. We come down, come down, come down, come up. Right here, we just went one big up and one big down and broke that line. Okay? Right here, we're slowly working our way up. This, to me, this move right here, to me looks a little bit similar to like this move right here. All right? And if you look, so far, then we don't have a lot of data points. But so far right here, this RSI of 79 has been broken on the other two bull markets. So far right now, we have not got by that 79 point. I believe that as long as this doesn't happen to us right here, and this purple line doesn't cross below this yellow line, and we can keep this purple line above this yellow line, I think we still have a lot more of this to go. And if this does happen to be this area, guys, as you can see, this happened in March through December. So if this happened in April through, well, we'll just have to wait and see. So once again, Bitcoin historical trend, not something I'm making up. This isn't hopium. This is just based on past history. And we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But I'm pretty bullish. One thing I want to point out is I've been here for a while. And I've been waiting for the government. I've been waiting for the institutions to say Bitcoin is a real thing. A lot of us have. And they're coming out and they are saying that this is a real thing. That this is digital gold. Countries like Japan and other countries have decided they're going to start accumulating Bitcoin. And they're going to do it before we get everything passed. And that's just going to make a race to start accumulating Bitcoin. And I don't care what coin, what altcoin, any shit coin that you're trying to make money on, please keep in mind, there's only 21 million Bitcoin. And 19 of them are already distributed and circulating versus billions and billions of other coins. A lot of them not even out on the market in the circulating supply yet. So before you start dumping your money into a whole bunch of shit coins, you should really ride this Bitcoin wave and wait for altcoin season. I hope this was beneficial to you. And you guys, like always, I hope you get rich.